On this episode, we're going to review 2 original Pennywise figures. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
On this episode, we're going to review this Neca Pennywise and this MEGO Pennywise. This is going to be kind of a head-to-head. We're going to do a review and compare. But first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post new content like this right here, guys.
Oh.
So on our recent honeymoon vacation, I picked up a couple of Pennywise figures along the way for Heather.
You picked up 2 really cool action figures for me.
I know. And the one thing that's very much the same between the 2 of these is that they have cloth outfits.
I know another similarity just looking at them.
What's the other similarity?
They're both Pennywise.
And they're both classic Pennywise. They're not that new Pennywise from 2017, 2018, 2019, whatever the years those films released.
2017 and 2019, Chris.
Thank you, Heather, being the Pennywise guru that you are. These are from the original 1990 made-for-TV movie that was like 4.5, 5 hours long.
I don't think it was that long.
No? We have a lot of the regular Pennywise figures already, but this is the first set that we've ever gotten that have these cool cloth-like outfits. I kind of wish the hair was real in this one. It looks like the hair is real in this one. So we're going to compare. Now, there's also a big difference between price points.
Yeah.
This Neca Pennywise goes for about $40 US.
Yes.
This Pennywise MEGO goes for about $20. I think that's how much we paid. No, $16.99. So this one goes for about $17, $18.
Wow.
So there's a big price difference between the 2. How different are they? I don't know. Let's unbox them and find out. So right off the bat, you'll notice that this Pennywise from Neca comes with other accessories. Another head sculpt. It comes with these cool monster-like hands from the television movie. And it also comes with this hand holding a balloon, which is really cool.
And this one is just the figure and a balloon. For the price, I wouldn't really expect to get all of what the Neca one comes with.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's an obvious price difference, and they're pretty far apart. I mean, more than $20 apart.
One thing I do not like about this figure, you can't put this balloon in his hand. I mean, I'm sure I could like wrap it around him, but there's no spot for it to be laced through.
So the Neca one actually comes with a hand. So most of the time, the Neca figures come with a little hole, and you can poke like the balloon through. This one comes all together, which I actually appreciate.
I really like that because when you're trying to push a lot of the Neca Pennywise balloons into the hands, the balloon ends up getting bent up because you're trying to like really push it in.
Yeah.
But it'll also like, I don't know if you guys can see, but they're typically a wire wrapped in like this plastic sort of material. And it's sort of almost, peels back. Yeah, I was going to say it sort of frays.
Okay, so one thing I'm not a fan of, in the cloth is where you put the other hands. And that hole is not very big, and I don't know how hard it's going to be for me to get this other hand in there. Oh, wow. And the balloon does not want to stay. I mean, I guess it's staying up, but not that great. I guess that looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's just very awkward because it's such a long piece of wire, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Can it go for... No, I
No,
guess
it's
not.
stuck. So they put this wire in there, and it's all one piece. They did not separate the hand and the wire at all. Now, this one over here, you can't get that in his hand at all?
This balloon can't go in any of these hands comfortably. There's no hole for it to rest or to go into. And the balloon is too small for it to fit like in between his fingers. It just comes right out.
Right. That's weird.
So it's really goofy. So, I mean, he can hold it, I guess, like this.
Well, don't feel too bad because my balloon is deflating. He also has these cool monster hands, which I really like. The monster hands are neat looking. I do like those. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that how they portray him in that particular movie.
Let's talk about the clothing.
Okay.
So the clothing is the biggest part of purchasing either one of these particular action figures. This is the first cloth outfit NECA figure I think we've ever purchased.
Yes.
We do not have any other ones like this. I am noticing right off the bat that this is definitely, the NECA one, definitely has a better quality to it. As far as like back here, like it's really nice looking. It has a nice pattern. Look at the back of this one. Look at the MEGO.
Yeah.
He looks almost like
a costume.
The one thing I was most concerned about are these little ball things on the front. On one of these at the store when we were picking out the NECA one, the little ball was like kind of falling off. And I was concerned about that. How do they feel over here? Can you move them around without feeling like they're going to pop off?
Yeah, they're really on there.
Okay, well that's good. That's a good thing. I like the material around the arms here. Again, the little holes where the hands go, not a whole lot of fun. This side is actually has a bigger kind of opening. This other side is kind of sewn shut. So they're definitely different.
It might be a quality control thing.
In terms of like how the quality is on these figures, what can you tell from the one you're holding in your hand versus the one I'm holding in mine?
So they both have the same print on the sleeves, but this one is less vibrant, which I don't like. Like, I love how this one is vibrant and it goes with the vibrant colors of the rest of the figure. His hair is vibrant, so his outfit is vibrant, where his is a bit more, the MEGO figure is a bit more dull.
Another thing I like is up here, the frills up here. They're really nice looking. This one looks like something you put on your grandmother's table at dinner.
Yeah, but I like the frills on this one as well.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
But doesn't it look like old-fashioned, like grandma stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, it's a clown.
I know, but it
Clowns
this
are
one
really goofy.
This one looks so much better though. And I do love that he comes with two different face sculpts.
Yes. Although he looks like this face sculpt is very like, I don't know, it looks like he's stupid or something.
It sort of does, yeah. So the head on this particular one is bouncing around and it's very easy to come off. And believe it or not, I like that. I think that's great. I like that it's easier to come off. And look, you can pull the head out very easily. It goes in and out very easily. Then you can put the new one in. And how easy does it go in the little peg? Perfect. This is probably the easiest ever as far as like pulling the heads off and putting new ones on. When you're holding it, it isn't going to come off either. So it's just right. I think they got that perfect. This face sculpt also is not like the movie. It looks like a knockoff to me.
It does, but I still love it, and I feel like it's at least creepier than this face sculpt.
As far as like posability, how are we looking in the leg?
He can do a split.
Oh, wow.
He can do a split this way,
Here,
and he can do a split
handle
that
this
way.
one, because I want to just feel
You
how
handle this
he
one.
feels. Okay, so this one, wow, the MEGO is actually pretty flexible. Like, you can really move this guy around. And he stands pretty well, it looks like. Look at this.
His feet are definitely more movable than the NECA.
Yes, definitely. I love posing this particular character.
Yeah, this one is definitely a bit harder to move. I would feel more comfortable with this one, probably like leaning back on something or, oops, I popped his head off. I would say sitting, but it seems like his sit is a bit awkward too.
Okay, so the MEGO has a weird thing when you pop it. Now, this is the first time I've ever handled a MEGO figure. The arms look okay, but look, now they look like they're broken.
Well, if you broke him, I'm going to be...
There it goes, look. If you turn it, it goes back in.
That's weird.
He has the weird hair up here, which neither one of us is a big fan of.
That is a definite con for me. You mentioned in the beginning of this that you would like it if the NECA had real hair. It look from the front, it's okay, I guess. But from the back, it's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's not much of a way for you to fix that. I mean, if I felt comfortable, I might wet it down, but I just don't.
He's super posable. I have to give that to this character. This is really cool. It's actually making me like Megos more than I did. Because just seeing these things in their boxes hanging, like on the pegs at the store, I thought they were kind of like cheap and they just didn't look like great quality. But this is a pretty neat figure and he moves really, really well. I like it. I like it a lot. This one is your typical NECA. Quality of the clothing and the quality of the accessories and the additional head and the balloon. The only downside for me is that he doesn't move quite as well as the cheaper one, and I'm really not a fan of this. Bending the joints and everything, it feels more like a very easy to pose hot toy. Where this guy is very clunky and it feels like you're popping in and out. There's no like give or in between. It's like you're either here or you're here.
Yeah, like this one.
This one you can kind of
20-year-old with a Pennywise head, and this one's like a stiff 85-year-old.
Which one is my favorite figure as far as like accuracy, quality, and the way that it looks? This Pennywise from NECA definitely is the winner there. As far as posability and price point, this MEGO one, I love it. If they only figured out what to do with his hair, maybe fix the face sculpt just a little bit, I'm okay with the cloth clothing, and I'm totally okay with the posability. This is a really nice bang for your buck figure, in my opinion.
It really is.
If you love Pennywise, you love Pennywise action figures, you collect Pennywise, you collect NECA, I would suggest going out and checking out these MEGOs. This is super cool. If I find a character I like, I'm more inclined now to buy it based off this character.
I didn't expect that from him.
Did not expect it at all.
No, especially not like being able to pose him so well.
Although this Pennywise, you can pose him and stuff. It might take a little bit longer since he is a little bit more clunky. Neat figure. Kind of wish the feet and the ankle joints were a little bit better.
Yes.
The ankle joints aren't as great in this one.
I have the perfect analogy. This is like the Tin Man before he got the oil. This is after you oil his joints.
Holy crap, Heather. Amazing. Oh. Good job. Here, barn door. Good job. I like that. I like the way you look when you're doing it too. Thanks. Guys, what do you think about these two Pennywise action figures? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are these figures you picked up already or maybe you thought about picking up? Let us know all that and more in the comment section down below. Remember, as always, we hunt together. Yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.